Hi, thank you for your question. Actually, nowadays my son calls me MJ now that he's older, but for most of his life he did call me mom. However, that's not because he knew me as mom and then I transitioned because I transitioned when my son was really young. But the reason my son calls me mom is my son's autistic. My son couldn't speak verbally until 5 years old, and even then it was maybe like 1 to 5 words, but one of those one words was mama. The reason why my son referred to me as mama for so long is simply because that's what everybody else in his life referred to me as. I mean, his father referred to me as his mom or mama, my parents did, so it's just what he constantly heard. Honestly, it didn't bother me because I was happy that my son was addressing me as anything at all. I mean, when your kid is not able to communicate with you, like speak to you verbally, I mean, you just are happy if they say anything. He could have called me shithead, and I would have been like, you are the light of my life and thrown a party. I'm not exaggerating. When your child struggles with a huge milestone like that, hearing them call you anything at all is just like monumental. It's just like, oh my God. As my son got older, he started to refer to me as MJ. And I think it's just because he's, older. He's more aware of surroundings and things like that and social norms and everything. I personally view it as a very conscientious decision on his part because he does know that I'm trans, and he's not naive to the fact that some people don't like that. So I think a big part of why he does it is to not draw attention, to make situations a little bit safer. And he probably realizes that maybe MJ aligns with, how I present myself a little bit better. I know that a lot of people would view that as a negative thing that he doesn't call me mom anymore, but me, I don't feel this way at all. Like, he refers to me as his mom, like he has to address me as something. He'll say, "This is my mom, MJ," like if someone's asking like who I am in his life. But I feel proud that I raised a son who can make a selfless decision like that he can say like, maybe this would be a safer decision to call you MJ. Maybe it would be, just better all around. And I know some people's view is like, well, that's sad. He shouldn't have to make decisions like that. I agree. But it's not my fault he has to make decisions like that. It's not because he has a trans parent that he has to make decisions like that. Because of the world and the way that it is, that's why he has to make decisions like that. But given what we are given, I just think he is such a cool kid.